Welcome back to the Tomarosa. Spring has finally sprung and it is glorious. The sun is shining, the grass is greening up. We are ready for the next season. So, what's been going on? You may have noticed I have a new accessory. So right after the new year, I injured my shoulder. I have a rotator cuff tear in my left shoulder. So we went and saw the doctor, got some MRIs, decided that surgery was the best option, and so they just did that. So now I just need to focus on healing. So this is a look back over the last month. The transition from snow to grass actually occurred really quick, which we were very happy about.
It is March. Things are starting to melt. Melting means mud. So in an effort to give our girls a little bit more room and more freedom,
we're gonna have them come here eventually. But before we do that, we have to clean it up a little bit. This is where our pancake haystack was. So there's a lot of good bedding material here for them, but there's pallets and stuff underneath that we need to go ahead and pull up and get out of the way.
let's see what happens when the girls realize the fence has been moved. Carnation knows how to work the camera.
Good morning, girls. Last night was the first night they have slept outside of the corral. Came out about 9 o'clock last night and they were all bedded down on this old hay pile. So we just decided to leave them out.
We have done 2 blood tests on our cows for minerals and found that both times they're very low in copper. So we had given them multi-min shots, and now we are switching to a different loose mineral by Crystal Creek called calf and heifer mineral. This loose mineral contains a selenium yeast and a salt, as well as being chelated, which means the mineral is attached to organic molecules as opposed to being like a sulfate or an oxide. It means that hopefully it'll be a little bit more available and help with their low copper. We previously had all of our mineral feeders hanging on the original hay feeder. Now that we have this new loose mineral, we decided to put a mineral feeder back in the corral and see if that works a little bit better, a little bit more even consumption and protection from the elements. The mineral mix we had before was actually mixed in with a non-GMO grain. As we've been reducing grain before grazing, they had been getting less mineral. So we definitely needed to switch to a loose mineral mix. This has been working out great so far, and the cows seem to like it and are doing well. It is the spring equinox. It is nice and sunny and about 60 degrees. Interestingly, last week this time it was about -9 and we had a snowstorm. Definitely spring weather here. But the cows are having a great time out in their fields. We are finally starting to dry out. It's been quite a crazy, muddy season over the last week, and I'm looking forward to when the grass grows and we get the cows out grazing. A good tool to have on the farm that we use a lot is a tap and die set. This has little dies that you can put threads back onto, bolts, etc. And then you have taps, which allows you to put threads into things. We had to use that today because we bought an earthway seeder, and the bolt that the handle is supposed to go on to was cross-threaded, So I am using this die to put threads back on to my bolt so I can put on my handle so I can go put seed in the pasture.
We got our certified organic medium red clover seed. We weighed it out on a kitchen scale and we have put it into our seeder. They recommend not filling the bag more than half full, so we're right there.
The seed's gonna hit him, watch. Okay, we just finished overseeding our winter pasture that our heifers have been in with some clover. We used the earthway seeder. It worked pretty well. It was easy to manipulate the settings in the field, and hopefully we'll have clover sprouting soon.
Good morning, girls. Looks like you're all comfortable on the bedded pack there. Daisy's got hay all stuck on the side of her head. It's a nice sunny day. It's not too cold. Cows are just lying around. This is the inside of what we call our muffin haystacks, and unfortunately the camera cannot do justice to just how green and beautiful this hay is. We are really surprised at the quality of hay we're getting out of the stack. To pull the hay out of the stack, what we found works really well is this garden cultivator. It's great for grabbing the hay towards the back of the stack. We can feed it right out to the cows through this feeder panel.